English locales. Oh, this is what I need. This is what I need to know. Operated in Roman Britain, okay. Men are living something to do with Empire's retreat. Several hundred years. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in Roman period. Leicester, blah blah blah. London, Winchester, York, Essex, and Gloucestershire. I think we're going here next, right? If I remember correctly. So, and this is the other one. So I guess these are pretty common, the other 4. These won't be Saxon names, we'll have to read between the lines. I mean, it's... Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire. Oh, I see it. I see it. Thank you. Thank you, Mousy. Gloucestershire. Yeah, that makes sense now. I never would have guessed it in 1,000 years, but that makes sense now. What is that we have is mostly a matter of public record. A Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood? Sir, 1978. Well, that's way past us. We're in 1873, I think. And this is in 1978, so it's a 100 years after. Okay, so that doesn't care. It means we're not gonna meet them anyway. Give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Okay, I'm gonna have to read these more thoroughly. And is this one of those? Yeah, there it is. Uh-huh. Oh, it's weird.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway. So, turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
I would love to see a duration there, because... Oh, Desmond. So is this first, then 1? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that's weird? Why is this open?
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig.
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They passed quickly, almost without me noticing, like a figure in the corner of my eye, or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates.
Yay.
I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Hey, Sisyphus is a bro. I met him in Hades. He's a bro. Anyway, I would love some duration here because I have no idea how long these things last. And this thing and this thing. Did I hear this thing?
I lived, I died, and now I sleep.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said
killed
there.
Lucy,
I
though?
want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle.
Oh, this is
Nice.
another long one.
What
I remember
said
it from your
was,
stream.
I wish
Now
I
see.
hadn't been born into the assassins. I wish I had chosen this life.
I want to have it on
Sure, but why is that?
Because
on
because
YouTube as well.
choice is
Otherwise,
the
I would
central
just skip
idea
it.
of our
But
creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want, or no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, This is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake, and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Okay, finally. These are Isu messengers. Oh my lord, I'm not gonna read these, but I'm gonna go, this and then this. Well, I'm gonna read them off stream. I just want to leave this for YouTube. This thing. That's a pretty image. Are these from Atlantis? They look like they're from Atlantis. This is rather Egyptian, or even Odyssey. Staff of Eden, Staff of Hermes, Tris Majestis. Hermes, Pythagoras, and Cassandra. So wait a second, is Cassandra the canon selection here? Or is it because I selected the female Viking here. I keep forgetting the name. Does it automatically put Cassandra? So if I were to select the male Viking, would it put Alexios? That's something I'm gonna have to look at other streamers and what they chose. Pictures. Oh, that's a cool picture. This one as well. This one as well. All of these. Oh, this isn't so good. Nah, this sucks. And what's in the trash? Oberg interrogation. Far corrupted. Letter to Victoria Bibos. Me and Madame. Mr. and Madame Bibot. My name is Lala Hassan. Oh, is she died? Did she die? She was an inspiration, writing to you with the house. Hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I'm partly to blame for, and then she didn't finish the note and she's trashed it. Okay. So this was it. Thank God. I'm done with this thing. Okay. So where do you put me? Do you put me at my last synchronization point or where I stood? Eivor. Eivor, that was the name of the Viking main character. Oh, you put me where I stood. That's good to know. That is good to know. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and then teleport back to town. Wait, what? Oh, this thing as well. So pretty. It's so pretty when it's not raining. It's quaint when it's raining. That isn't bad. Oh, that's a big town. That is a big town. That's a smaller town over there. Maybe we've already been there, I think.
Survey the area, Sunan.
That's a mystery. Are you live snakes? I wasn't gonna stand by and let you bite me. But it might not have bitten me. Guys, this is weird. This is so weird. Why didn't it attack me?
Be my eye.
Okay, that's done. Now I can go to this place and then be done with this kind of like let's call it near home. So I'm done with the near home area. Then I can go. I think I'm gonna go and raid the other two. No. I'm gonna go to the main quest because it's on the way to the nearest other raiding place, and then we're gonna go raiding. He killed Lucy though. I'm gonna have to read up and see who's Lucy, who's Rebecca, who's all of these persons that I have no idea who they are.
Go, Sunan.
It's up there. Oh, but there's something down here as well. Or maybe this is the thingy. Excuse me? Oh, I think I need an explosive thingy. But how? Collect thistle? What do I need thistle for?
Stretch
Yeah, no,
your
it's
wings,
down
Sunan.
here. Okay, so I cannot collect this. Cannot collect this unless nothing. That's annoying. I'm gonna need to find a way to explode thingies. Now, let's follow the main story. This is level 90, which is a bit much.
Nice day today.
Do I have enough to
Sunan,
build
guide
you?
me.
I do not. I'm lacking the raw materials, unfortunately. Okay. What's this? Decorative element. Oh. This looks cool. The barracks.
Raiding is the surest way to find treasures and supplies for building up a settlement.
Well,
Tell me about what you do here.
if you want to deal with your raiders, you come through me. I'll make sure they're ready for you and keep them in fighting shape. You need to build some barracks. Otherwise, these raiders are going to get soft, and we can't have that.
I must take my leave. So long.
Fight well.
What is that though? Can I? Whatever.
Need to row our way out. Sing us a song. Is there a seaskull among you?
There was a woman called Nal, who came by ship to Fornburg and heralded, demanding to meet King Sigvaldi, Styrbjorn's father. Nal was from Gautland. She was tall and rugged and strong, and everyone who walked near her said she smelled of men's blood. When her message was sent to our king, Nal was made to wait a full day. Yet she did not complain. she watched the waves and sang songs. Night came and went, and still Nal sat by the shore of the fjord singing her songs. She skipped rocks with children and smiled. At the afternoon,
What see you, old friend?
King Sigvaldi's messenger reappeared. At last, the messenger stood back and waved to some men nearby. 3 men bearing 3 chests of silver approached quickly. They set the chests of silver in Nal's ship and stood back. Then Nal stepped forward, swinging a large, bloodied sack before her.
We can continue later.
Won't take long this
I never get to finish a story, man. Damn it. Never get to finish a story. So is this a... It doesn't look like a raiding area.
Watch for the counter! Stay with me! Almost there!
Anyone else? Don't see anyone else though. What's this? Bandit leader's orders you to have been at it again, haven't you? Feeding the corpses to the pigs? All because you hate the smell of burning bodies. That's because you aren't the ones cleaning up this shit. But you could be. So you might want to remember that the next time you feel like disobeying my orders. Oh. I need raw materials though. That's what I need. Not supplies. Well, supplies are nice, but raw materials are better. So, is there anything more I can do here? Not really.
Go, Maya.
I don't see anything else to do here. What? Oh, up top.
You're finished!
All right, we have what we came for. Let's go.
And that was quick. Okay.
Can't raise the sail here. More sail! Sing, my ravens. Show me.
Okay, that's where the quest is.